What's going on, you guys? Today we'll be replacing the brake pads on our electric e-bike. I will be showing you guys how to do it in the front. I've already done the rear. First off, we're going to start off by taking off these two bolts, taking off the rest of the way. I might actually just be able to do it hand tight. Then you get your brake caliper out. Adjust the camera. Your brake pads are in there. We have a cotter pin here that we're going to have to remove. I don't have a nose plier on me, but I do have my wire cutters, which are going to be good enough to just straighten this out real quick. There we go. Straighten out the cotter pin. We'll just pull that out. And that would be it for that. Our brake pad is just in there. If you actually go from the top here, you can push it out like so. And the brake pads are out. Look at them, get a better focus. They're pretty much worn out. Let me get a brand new one to show you the difference. So if you buy a kit, this is what it looks like. It'll come with your Allen wrench, your brake pads, a shim. So here are our new pads versus our old pad. You can see it's about half the life's gone, roughly. To insert our brake pad, we're just going to kind of give it a light squeeze, making sure that it stays within the clamp. And we're just going to slide it into that gap that so our brake pad should look like that. On the back end, we'll have this hole. You're gonna get your new cotter pin and you're gonna pass it through there to kind of hold everything in place. So like so. And then we're gonna bend that tab out so the tab doesn't fall off. Again, if you have long needle nose pliers, please use those instead. Never mind, actually worked out fine. So your cotter pin's bent, so this won't fall out. Lining up all our holes. And we're going to replace these bolts. You should put Loctite on it. I'm just hand tying them off real quick. Make sure everything's lined up properly. Perfect. Then you'll take the shim, this shim tool right here, you're going to place it on your rotor. Then you're going to spin the tire. Getting the tire back. And spin the tire so that the shim ends up between the pads, and you do that to gap your new pads properly. Once everything's kind of found its place, it gaps itself. Go ahead and tighten it down the rest of the way. Of course to spec. And then we'll turn the wheel again, remove the shim, and we'll go for a ride. That should be it. That's all it should take to replace a brake pad. This way you don't have to bleed the brakes either, because we never opened up the line. Swing it back. Little rubbing. Brakes work. Throw the shim back, loosen it all up, throw the shim back in there to let it readjust and tighten it down. So let's play with it a little bit, but again, that's pretty much how you replace your brake pad on a bike, or a disc pad on the bike. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.